Alright, welcome back to Murder.
Yep. God of War 2. And I've already told the story about how I got into God of War. Part of the reason I like this franchise so much, especially the early entries like this one, is because there's not a lot of BS around them. You just sort of... You go through, you do things. It's a pretty linear storyline.
Yeah, so far it's pretty fast-paced.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun in the first go. Like, after a while... I haven't played this in a while, so I'm still enjoying it. And this is, again, the best one.
Like, how long is this game?
Well, I'm almost done this first mini-dungeon, then we're going to get to the Island of the Fates. That's going to take up the bulk of the game, and then we're going to finish it off.
But I mean, like, how many hours do you think?
Oh, I have no idea. I've never really calculated like that. It's not going to take us a long time, especially because I know where I'm going, so I won't spend a whole lot of time fiddling with puzzles.
Oh, yeah. He's still saying that, huh?
Yes, he is. But there's a thing I wanted to do here. Can't remember what it was. There's no camera control in this game. You have to sort of guess. Is it this way?
What are you trying to do?
I'm not sure what I just did. Okay. I feel like there's something here. I seem to recall something here that I've missed. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Alright.
He's gonna scream horribly.
Yeah, he's not screaming out, which is the weird part. Oh, there we go. Well, this is pretty horrifying.
Yeah, this Prometheus bit is a bit dark.
Oh yeah, we freed him, alright.
Yep.
His flesh has tainted the fires of Olympus and embodied it with the power of the Titans.
Oh, this is where I get my super attack.
These ashes will give you great strength, Kratos. Take them within you and use the strength to defeat.
This is your standard charge up your meter and unleash a super attack.
Alright. Thanks, Prometheus.
Thank you for dying.
That was very helpful.
There is something back there. How the hell do I get back there? I can't even remember. Who cares?
Let the rage of the Titans fuel your blades.
So I believe it's yeah, that's it. So then I become super Kratos.
Okay, cool. Big, tough, buff, and rough.
Right, I'm getting you all these trophies because I've already gotten these ages ago.
Yeah, you're getting my trophy count up. Good job.
Is that a good thing? Does it matter?
I like trophies.
Everybody likes trophies. Unless they're participation trophies, those suck. And then you can cut it off early if you want to, if you don't want to waste all your power.
Oh, okay, so you can save the power for later. That's
yeah, and
cool.
then the more enemies you kill, you build up the meter, and the meter, then... I can't remember how to get in there. There's a way to get in there.
Maybe from about up here somehow.
Oh yeah, that's it. Try not to die. I believe it's that chain. I gotta go around here, get to the chain, and not die. I haven't died yet, but it'll probably be platforming more than...
Yeah.
It's be. Yep.
Secrets! Gotta love them.
Getting myself another Gorgon Eye, almost ready to boost my health. More orbs, because we love orbs. And what's in this one?
You're getting closer and closer to that blade upgrade.
Yeah, it's pretty damn close.
You're 1,000 away.
Yep. Yeah, especially if you find all the hidden treasure chests in this game, you can upgrade. You have more than enough orbs to upgrade every single weapon to maximum without a whole lot of grinding. If you find all the secret orbs, there's some stuff up there. Oh, come up there. Let's take the extra 10 seconds and grab that stuff. Also,
Oh, I see. Yeah. I did not notice those walls.
You got to keep your eyes open for it's the slight tinge of white if you play Uncharted or Tomb Raider. Or did Tomb Raider do that too with the white?
Well, they had the ice that you could climb on. Yeah, with the...
Yeah, but I mean, like, when there's a ledge that you can legit grab, usually in Uncharted it's a tiny bit of white that's on the ledge, you notice?
Sure.
I can't remember if Tomb Raider did that. This is another opportunity for me to go on about how much I love that Tomb Raider game.
Yeah, I still think at some point we should play Rise of the Tomb Raider on
That could
here.
be fun. I mean, in this style, I do love this style of game. Oh, for God's sake! How the hell do I get up there? I think I've broken it.
Oh, there you go. Weird.
Oh, you dick.
That was very strange.
Well, it's because I started going here, they started coming, then I went down
Yeah.
and climbed up the wall, so there are a couple of weird bugs in this.
Yeah.
God of War 1 is... Actually, the copy I played it... The first time I played this, I borrowed it from a friend of mine. The second time I played it, I bought it used, and it was broken in the middle. And it was exceptionally frustrating. Because I bought it on the road, got halfway through the game, and it just stopped.
I like the disc was...
The disc must have been damaged, because exact same spot in the game. And I tried it a couple times, and it just broke at that point.
That sucks.
And I couldn't return it because I bought it on the road, so... Ooh, gold orbs. These refill your meter right away. And then you can destroy these special stone walls.
Are those hidden secrets, or...?
No, this is the way to go forward.
This is progress.
Just that shows you that the gold orbs, when you find them, replenish your meter very quickly. And then you can do super attacks.
I like super attacks.
Oh yeah, because they're much quicker.
They're super.
So we're going to get out of here. So anyway, the whole purpose of this, to get the super attack... Well, we were here to get the bow, but now we also got the super attack so we can free our...
The Pegasus.
Flame Pegasus.
Yeah.
And leave this ice jerk to die because he's apparently not being friendly.
Yeah, I know. Like, you think he'd have a little more hospitality.
Yeah, he's like, hey dude, you've been trapped in this mountain for like...
Aren't you lonely and bored? Maybe you want to hang out a bit.
Well, maybe he's one of those people who's been lonely and bored
Maybe
for
Netflix
so long.
and chill. You know, chill.
Aw, dude, really?
Chill, get it?
Yes, I know. I see what you did there. That's going to lose us more viewers than me playing on easy mode. Ooh, I think that gets me over the top.
Oh, so close.
33 orbs.
Well, might as well save.
Might as well.
Don't switch the console off.
No, I will not switch the console.
Okay.
Do not switch the console off. It's just generally never a good idea to just turn a piece of equipment off in the middle of its operation.
Yeah.
For any reason. Like, there are shutdown methods of things. You only have to do that if the thing freezes. But they keep telling us because they don't want people complaining. Like, oh, I turned my PlayStation off for no reason, and now my game erased.
Yeah, I've had corrupted data in video games before. It really
that's right.
sucks.
Yeah.
I remember the last Hitman game, not the one that's out this year, but a few years back.
Mm-hmm.
I played through a lot of it, did a lot of the optional content, like got a lot of achievements, and then my save file corrupted.
Oh, no.
Near the end.
Oh, that sucks.
I didn't play the game again.
No, I can imagine. That
Yeah.
would be rough. That would be frustrating and angry. I love the harpies. They're so horrible.
Oh, they're so easy.
When you do a close-up on them. Okay, so I think I gotta do all of these.
Oh?
There we go.
Cool. It
Yeah.
survived somehow.
Remember that bit? Did you ever play Donkey Kong 64?
A little bit.
I really love I actually really enjoyed it. I really love the final boss, and you fight him with each Kong in a different way. And with, I think it's Tiny Kong, you become really small and go into a shoe and start attacking his toes.
That's pretty cool.
And it was kind of hilarious. And then Diddy Kong like puts on his jetpack barrels and flies above the boxing ring and drops lights on his head. It was a really cool final boss
I
fight.
mostly remember the DK rap, and that's about it from that game.
That's like the opening.
I know.
I really liked it. It was a lot of just finding. It was a search and find game, and I was like search and find games.
Have you played Banjo-Kazooie?
No, I have not.
Oh, man.
I'd probably enjoy that.
Oh, man.
There you go. There's another one for says I'm so into retro gaming. This counts as retro now. This game is like 6-7 years old.
Kratos, behold the island of creation.
No, it's more than that. Jeez.
Oh, yeah, it's gotta be more than that, because...
Because the first one was 2005. This is probably 2007,
The
eh?
path to
Are you sure the first one was 2005?
Yes, that I'm positive about.
Because, like, the PS3 came out in 2006.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, these were like the
created to prevent all
final two
from
PS.
reaching the three
Maybe it was
sisters
2002?
of fate. The
No.
power of
2 might have been... Oh, wait, yeah, this is 2,
God of War
so...
1?
Actually, yeah, 2 might have been 2005, yeah.
Maybe this was 2001.
Kratos, thus changing your fate and the fate of others.
The reason subtitles don't matter is because the dialogue in this is not important. I'm going to the Island of Fate, which is straight ahead.
Oh, that's convenient.
And unfortunately, and of course, in typical game fashion, rather than landing where I need to be, I'm going to land way, 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 way away from where I need to be and have to make my way through a dungeon to
Well, of course.
get to where I need to be.
That's just logical.
Of course. More flying with the Pegasi. Oh, this is... Oh, God.
There's a lot of dudes.
Well, they are trying to keep me from going to this Forbidden Island. Like, this island is literally where the Sisters of Fate live. They control destiny.
So you think Zeus knows you're alive yet?
I'm not alive. I'm dead.
I just thought they revived you.
They revived me, but I'm still technically dead from when he killed me. Like, this is not... They didn't reverse time. Only the Sisters of Fate can do that.
Let me revise the question.
Yeah.
Do you think Zeus knows you're back in action yet?
No, he wouldn't, because he wouldn't care. Because he's safe, because I'm not a god. As long as he's on Olympus, he's safe. Is this the one with... Oh god, yes it is. There are a couple of weird voice cameos in this game that I quite enjoy. I'll point them out when we get to them. Some of them aren't for a while. Will you die already? I'm hating you. There. Oi! There we go.
Whee! Oh, this is a new one. Oh, nice.
Because it's got a rider. Bye! Now I'll kill it.
You probably didn't even need to kill the bird after the rider, but might as well.
Yeah, these griffins, you know, they're not reliable. There we go. Okay. Oh, no, never mind. That was wrong.
Sure, give the cool kill. Oh, yeah. That's so gross.
We didn't actually kill it. We just cut its wings off. Gravity will kill it. Oh, crap. It's this jerk.
Or drowning. Either way.
This is the same jerk that got me before. He's riding some kind of hawk, purple hawk thing. Okay, so now we do this. I don't know what the point of this is.
Oh?
But now we're flying above the atmosphere.
Huh. Why'd you go up that high, Kratos?
So I could kill this guy, because he was pissing me off.
Okay.
Kratos is very single-minded.
Fair enough.
I love the guy who plays him, too. He's like, doesn't look anything like Kratos. He's like this skinny little guy with a fedora.
That's great.
But he does this great voice. Oh. It must be weird being a voice actor for something like this and having no idea what this is going to look like.
Well, they might see images.
Yeah, but like, you do these voice lines like, wait, this is one of those things where it freeze frames and you have to go in the direction where they're not. We've all done these before.
Yeah, it looks cool. But it's just simple and easy.
It makes you feel like you're actually reacting.
Metal Gear Solid 5 did a thing like that, where if you got spotted during stealth, it went into slow-mo and you could quickly pull out your gun and pop them in the head.
Yeah.
To, like, not get an alert.
Oh, crap.
It was pretty cool. It worked
Okay,
really well.
That's okay. I land.
Oh, mash that shit. Ow.
I'm really going to try not to botch these. It's so embarrassing and annoying when you botch these.
And it looks so cool.
Okay.
And they look so cool when you do them.
And now I'm going to pilot his griffin. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm going to rip its wing off. Never mind.
You got your own...
Oh, no.
You got your own ride.
Oh, no, we lost that.
Oh, we
that
did?
went down. Yep.
Oh, okay.
So now we're just going to plummet. Kratos is really big on plummeting.
Yeah.
Which is weird, because the opening of the first game involves him killing himself off a giant cliff, but the rest of the time he doesn't mind falling ridiculous distances.
Oh, man, did you ever see the Power Rangers movie, like the original one?
Probably.
That movie opens... It's like the most 90s opening ever. It opens with them going skydiving and doing tricks while Red Hot Chili Peppers song plays, and then they go rollerblading.
It's like Batman and Robin. Remember Batman and Robin, where it opens with them surfing in the sky for some reason?
Oh, yeah.
Because that's a thing that works.
Man, that movie. It's something else.
So we have now reached the Island of Fate.
So you say this is where the majority of the game
This is going to be the
place?
majority of the game here. Like, yeah, this is one massive-ass dungeon, bigger than the Temple of Pandora from the first game, and, in my opinion, much better design, too. There's a lot of neat rooms. I don't know who builds these places. Like, seriously, who builds this stuff? No. And in all the... God of War is big on this. Because you can't control the camera, they have a big thing of putting stuff just out of sight.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Or, like, around the incorrect corner.
They gotta use that frame to give you cool visuals.
But yeah, the art direction's pretty slick in this. Let's go to level 3 so that we can kill small enemies quickly and not bore people by mashing buttons, and they can instead see all the neat things this has to offer. I feel like I was talking about something like 10 minutes ago and I can't remember what it was.
I don't know.
Save, save, save. It's like Final Fantasy VII all over again. Don't forget to save.
Can't wait till we play all the other Final Fantasies.
I'm still somewhat interested in Chrono Trigger. Do you think we get interest in Chrono Trigger?
Oh, yes, God. Chrono Trigger is one of the most beloved RPGs of all time.
And I've never played it. So there you go. Maybe that should be our... I wanted to do something quick and dirty like this before we moved on to another really long stretch.
Yeah. Plus something we can easily do in between Batman stuff.
Oh yeah, and we got Batman to finish too. And then then it'd be time for something like Chrono
Yeah.
Trigger.
I mean, Batman probably won't actually be finished until, like, early next year.
Yeah, well, then it could be.
So...
There was a cute, they had a gimmick in the original God of War game where when you go into the Temple of Pandora, you're just one of, decades or centuries worth of warriors who've traveled to Pandora in an attempt to find, or the temple in an attempt to find Pandora's box and gain ultimate power. And the twist is that when you die in the process, your body is turned into a zombified enemy. So that's why the temple is full of enemies.
Okay.
In this one, I'm not sure why it's the way it is. This place is so hard to get to, and yet it is going to be full of people who are trying to find the Sisters of Fate. I don't know how everyone else got there. I had to fly a flaming Pegasus. Other people, I guess, row a boat. I don't know.
Seems like the logical way to do it.
I love the fact that in Greek mythology, the gods all lived not in a mythical place, but on a very climbable mountain, and the Greeks just never bothered to climb it to see if they were actually there.
Well, maybe it wasn't that climbable. Maybe it was super hard.
The mountain was in Greece. They were like, oh yeah, that's where the gods live. Well, have you ever gone up and seen them? Nah, you're not supposed to. Okay, well, I guess we'll just take your word for it then.
So, if Zeus is safe from Kratos because he's a god and Kratos is not,
Yes.
how did Kratos kill the God of War in the first game?
Athena gave... Oh no, that was Pandora's box.
Oh.
The whole point is you find Pandora's box, that gives him godly power, and he can kill Ares.
Okay.
This is a weird bit. I'm trying to remember where I'm supposed to go.
There was a lever back there.
There was, but I need something first. As I recall, it is the one that's least desiccated, which I believe is this guy. Yes, it is. You know how in Legend of Zelda you put blocks on top of buttons to hold them down?
Now you use corpses.
In God of War, it's corpses. Because why not? As I said, Legend of Zelda with slaughtering. Pardon me, sir. Really puts life in perspective, doesn't it? You feel important in your life, but then just some guy's using you as a paperweight.
Well, you're dead at that point, so who cares?
I suppose.
I don't care what people do with my body. Because I'll be dead.
I want to be a tree.
Stuff my body. And put it on the couch.
No, I'm going to be turned into... Apparently you can turn into a tree. They combine your body with, like, a tree sapling, and it, like, fertilizes the tree, and you become a tree.
Huh. Weird.
So, I'm going to be a tree.
Sure, why not? Maybe you'll become a treant at some point.
Hey, you never know. And here is our dungeon.
Cool.
You must find a way across to the island, Kratos. For there lies...
Oh, sorry, this is just the temple of Lachesis.
Why do you aid me, Gaia?
Yeah, why is
This
that?
must be stopped, Kratos. The story of revenge has been told before. You know of the mighty Titan Kronos.
I do like the
So
cinematic
fearful
scenes in
was
this.
Kronos of the Oracle's prediction that his own children would rise against him, that he decided to imprison them all in his belly. Rhea stood by and watched as her children were devoured one by one. But when the time came for the last of her children to be eaten, she was unable to bear another such loss, and devised a trick to save the baby Zeus.
Now, in Greek mythology, Kronos literally imprisoned the children. He didn't eat them. He literally imprisoned them in his stomach. And when Zeus came of age, he opened up Kronos' stomach and freed his brothers and sisters, and
Is that where the other gods came from?
Yeah, and they became the gods. Because his brothers are Hades and Poseidon, his direct brothers.
Okay.
They're Hades is always like modern day bad guy, but Hades was not a villain in Greek mythology. He was just the god of the underworld.
So, how'd they do it?
How'd they do what?
How'd they do it?
Oh, I have no idea. They don't really get into that.
That seems hard.
Impractical.
Yeah, that seems difficult.
Well, gods tend to turn into other beings when they want to, get it on. Zeus would like to turn into, cows and birds and whatnot. If he takes the entire thing. He's also too big to realize that is in fact a rock, not a baby.
Same thing.
It was I who cared for him.
I love how baby Zeus has gray hair still.
Yeah, actually, that's pretty great. I got to see his little butt.
Like Superman.
Nurtured his desire to free his
And then we see,
brothers
like,
and
Hercules-style
sisters
Zeus.
from Kruse.
Oh, that is a good part of God of War 3. They do have Kevin Sorbo playing Hercules.
Nice.
And he's a total pansy.
Forever.
That's pretty great. Because he's the one who played Hercules in the TV
Yes,
show, right?
exactly.
And then he turned out to be a weird, like, alt-right, fundy Christian dude.
Yeah. That happens.
God's not dead, man.
Yeah,
Wait,
so
this is Kronos we're on?
No, Kronos was... No, Gaia, who's our raised Zeus, or cared for Zeus, but then he betrayed her because he destroyed the Titans, or imprisoned all the Titans when the gods took over. Ah! Okay, I forgot about that. Alright.
Basically, everyone is assholes.
Yes. It is reasonably... It hews reasonably close to traditional Greek mythology. It plays with it a bit, but a lot of the stuff that happens in this in this story has actual basis in the Greek stories.
Oh,
You have
Get
3.
him.
You don't need 1.
one down. I see, you gotta take all of them out.
You also got to take down these little ones. I can't remember if it's in this one or God of War 1, but the little ones, if you leave them alive too long, they turn into big ones.
Ooh. Yeah, that seems bad. Cerberus.
When do you fight Cerberus? The actual Cerberus. Do you fight Cerberus in this?
You do in Kingdom Hearts.
I know you do in Kingdom Hearts, and it's
I hate that
ridiculously
boss
hard.
That's always one of the hardest parts of the game.
Yeah, because up to that point, it's been super easy, and then suddenly it's like, wait, when did this become, like, challenging?
Cerberus is one of the hard parts. Maleficent as a dragon is one of the really hard parts.
Yeah, the boss mechanic in that is not good. Like, something you need to know how to play. You can't just hit the square button anymore. And the final Ansem is pretty tough.
Yeah.
You just constantly heal, hit, heal, hit. That's one of the reasons I never want to. One of these is destroyable.
You never want to do what?
LP Kingdom Hearts. I'm not good enough at it. It would be boring for those who are attempting to watch.
And
there's way too much grinding.
I do think Birth by Sleep would probably be a decent one to do.
Never played that one.
That's the one that was on PSP, and it's basically a prequel to everything. It stars, like, it takes place before, like, Ansem and all that.
Oh, so it doesn't have Sora?
No. It stars 3 different characters.
Oh,
One who suspiciously looks like Roxas. One who suspiciously looks like Ansem. And a girl character named Aqua, who's pretty awesome.
Neat.
Yeah, basically it's 3 separate campaigns that you can play in any order. And
cool.
they're each, like, maybe, like, 10-hour campaigns. Like, they're short, but... yeah, I played a decent chunk of it, and I really liked it. And now I have, like, the HD re-release of it that I can play on PS3, so...
This is where I want to go. Yeah, that's where I want to go.
But, like, it sets up a lot of, like... It explains a lot of things.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Good, because the other games don't.
Like, the actual origin of, like, Ansem and stuff. Like,
I always found those games strange. The story was so bizarrely complex for a kid's Disney game.
Well, and spread out over so many games. Like,
Yeah.
And all those games are all on, like, different platforms. It's like...
But then again, you don't need to know it either, because it's mostly just like, oh look, it's, Beauty and the Beast, and now we're in The Little Mermaid, and now it's Hercules, so...
Like, the Disney stuff is the stuff that's not important. It's the
That's what I
non-Disney
mean.
stuff.
The actual storyline is like the weak point of those games.
See, actually, I'm kind of into it.
I
I love the crazy-ass fucking...
It's just so odd. It's like a weird anime story.
I know, and I
With
kind of
Disney
love it.
characters. No, it's nothing wrong with it. It's just...
Yeah. It's nonsense, but I kind of love
Yeah.
it.
Well, the best review I ever saw of that game, as I've said, is someone said Kingdom Hearts is a game that succeeds in spite of its flaws. and it succeeds in spite of some of the biggest flaws that a game has ever succeeded in spite of.
See, like, I actually find some of the Disney stuff to be the weaker parts because it's just like...
It's just visual.
Because it's just like, let's retell the movie,
Yeah.
basically, and whereas the actual original story stuff is what really keeps me going.
I love the stuff in Kingdom Hearts 2 where you like go twice to each world and do like 2 separate stories.
Oh, yeah.
Like Lion King, you do Lion King and then Lion King 2.
Yeah. And I like the Organization 13 stuff.
The Organization 13 was always my favorite.
Axel's a cool character.
Axel's awesome.
Yeah.
Everyone likes Axel.
And the DS game, I think it was like, I don't know, it was like 352 over 2 days or something.
yeah.
Like that. That game is all about like Roxas and Axel, like when they were part of the organization together and friends.
Yeah.
And like it has a really good story. It's just as a game, it's kind of meh.
Yeah, if you get 1.5, it's just...
Yeah, you can just watch.
You just watch the cutscenes.
Have you done that?
No, I haven't.
It's pretty solid. I've actually played through the game. It was fine, but it was probably the weakest one of the series that I've played. Yeah, I enjoyed the story of it. It's actually very tragic and sad.
Yeah,
and it fleshes out Axel probably more than 2 did. 2, he's maybe not into enough, I find.
What do I do here? This is all coming back to me slowly. Oh, yes.
Boobs.
Yep. God of War.
Yep.
That's my answer to everything.
Gotta love violence and boobies.
What else do teenage boys really want in their games?
Is it supposed to be a siren?
Yes.
Okay. Wow, that's horrifying.
Yeah.
You didn't even get to see the kill. It cut away.
Hey, I'm doing the root. Nope, I said out. Oh, crap.
They do a good job making their voices sound simultaneously like beautiful and creepy.
Yeah. Yeah, there's sirens in the first one as well. They're well used. No. See, what you don't want is for them to do the...
I just want a hug.
Yeah, see, they release a shockwave when you kill them that destroys the door. Clever. No!
Oh snap. What did that do?
It just stuns you for a bit. So that if they were in any better shape, they could actually try and kill me. But I love how the face is like horrifyingly ugly, but they still have
Yeah, it's really something. Alright.
Is there a message behind that I should be seeing?
Probably.
I believe it is here. There's a thing that I can get. Yes, there is. Ah, for the love of 3D platforming.
Without camera control.
Without camera control.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep,
Cool.
secrets. I'm remembering where this shit is now. I've played this multiple times. This and one I've played a whole bunch.
Yeah, I'm like that with a lot of the Metal Gear games. I've played them so much that I know a lot of them by heart.
Stuff is, You just remember that there's memory triggers like, oh yeah, I remember where that bit is. It's R1. R1 is the drop.
What's in these? Oh, cool.
Yeah, the ones without colors on them are these pickups that get you. Or usually. Not always, but sometimes.
Man, you're already almost back up to 5,000.
Yeah, but it's going to be like 7,000. Oh, I can upgrade my bow, probably, if that's a thing we wanted to do.
Upgrade what you want.
Yeah, it'll be faster. Gets me Lethal Vortex. What's Lethal Vortex? Let's see what Lethal Vortex is. L2, then press thing to release a whirlwind. Oh, that's fun. I never use magic.
That launches enemies. Anything. So why'd you upgrade your magic?
Because it'll kill things faster. Just the base weapon itself will kill.
A gift from the great titan Kronos. His unsuccessful attempt to gain the favor of the Sisters of Fate.
It's a pretty sweet gift. Giant horses.
I like giant horses.
Yeah. It's pretty... Oh, this is where we're going to meet another, or we're shortly going to meet...
Destiny, which the Oracle foretold.
Well, whatever we're going to meet, how about we meet next time?
Okay, by next time I will have run across this chain. So.
Alright, see you at the horse's ass.
Yep. And not Kratos.